situation with Arsenal right now, especially with Madueke, bro, dude. I haven't seen all the memes. I've been seeing all this type of stuff that they be talking about Madueke, and like I don't even think he's a bad signing. He does have quality. He's gonna bring things that like other how do I say this? He's gonna bring things that we don't have, I guess, on the team right now. Which I could feel if it was like an impact sub, he could be an impact. I could see that. Like I don't know, people are saying that. I don't know. I saw this one TikTok video. This one dude. I don't know what his name is, but he was saying like 50 wingers that were better than him, and a lot of them were. But he said like what did he say? He said Reese Nelson. I'm like hell no, dude. My luck is better than Reese Nelson. But I feel like there's people that think the opposite. They think that Reese Nelson is better than Madueke, which is messed up. But I don't believe that at all. I don't know what some of y'all would believe, but I don't believe freaking Reese Nelson. What the hell is this celebration? What the fuck? Hell no. But like, I don't know. I don't think it's like such a bad signing though. I think the only bad thing is that it costs way too goddamn much. If it wasn't like 50, 60 million for like a freaking Madueke, if it was like 30, which is what they bought him for, I feel like even if it was 40 or 45, it would still be like, all right, it's kind of bad, but not that bad. But like when we were freaking being touted or being linked with like freaking Rodrygo or like anybody else, and we come out with Madueke, bro, what the fuck? And the next thing also, which is getting on my nerves, or I like hate seeing bull crap about that. This is negativity from motherfuckers that just need to monetize themselves. What the hell? Which is like they say that if Arteta doesn't freaking win, oh damn, if he doesn't win the league or whatever, that he has to go. Like I didn't know that motherfuckers that weren't from our team get to dictate what the fuck happens to our manager. Especially motherfuckers that finished 17th. Or motherfuckers that finished 16th. Or motherfuckers that finished, I don't know what else, 8th, 5th, 6th, who knows what the fuck. They get to say, oh shit, but he hasn't won anything. Motherfuckers win their first trophy in like 50, 60 years and they want to talk all this shit. Motherfuckers haven't even won the league and who knows when. And like I know we haven't won the league, but we've been goddamn close. We've been competing. Yeah, I mean, it gets me hot because what's it called? Um, I remember when we were fucking 15. Man, still remember when we were fucking 15. I know motherfuckers gonna forget that. But I remember 2020 when we couldn't fucking beat Burnley. When we fucking helped Burnley, when Aubameyang gave the header, and he helped Burnley freaking score a goal. Dude, that was the most depressing time in my life. Like Arsenal kept on goddamn losing. We had David Luiz as a center back. We had Mustafi as a center back. I mean, dude, that game against Manchester City where we lost 3-0 and Luis got sent off. Luis like freaking injured Jimenez and he ruined his career for like 2, 3 years. Like it was just bad. It was like we weren't doing shit. But we were down there. We were like freaking in the bottom slumps. Obviously, he pulled it all the way back, and we got the eighth. We won the FA Cup during that time as well. But like, come on, man, we were doing terrible. But like, that's why I said. That's why I say. Like, I know where we've been. Like, that's probably been the worst I've seen them since I became a fan. I became a fan since 2015, and even in those days, they would chat shit. And like people can, I have no problem with people talking shit. But like I said, or like I always will say, unless you beat it, you can chat your shit. And that the only ones that can is Manchester City, Liverpool, Newcastle, and like who else? Bournemouth. That's it. Everybody else, shut the fuck up. Y'all ain't even close to us. Y'all ain't even anywhere near us. If you have to bring up history, then that's some bullshit, bro. We can bring the last 3 seasons. None of y'all on our level. So like that's what I'm saying. Like stop listening to motherfuckers that be saying we gotta get Arteta out because he's doing these stupid signings. Like I'd rather have these stupid signings and keep finishing second or third and being like one of the top teams in the Premier League, then fucking getting rid of him, hiring some freaking doofus, ruining everything, getting all our players sold, and then like freaking start finishing in fourth, fifth, sixth, 15th, all that bullshit like motherfucking close. We don't need all that, bro. Like unless a better manager is available and a better manager is gonna be there, I don't want nobody else. I'd rather have Arteta. I'd rather stay second and be semifinalists in the Champions League every season, and then freaking be fucking what's it called, fourth, fifth, in Europa League all the time. Like, what is this, bro? We're on another echelon of football right now, so why would we leave it just to fucking epitomize motherfuckers that aren't even on our team? Like, they just need tabloids to sell shit. Like, don't listen to that bullshit. Damn, that's nice. I don't know. We're still gonna be up there. We're hard to score against. Not that many teams that score against us. And I see the depth thing. And like the Norgard signing, I feel like he's a good one as well. He's just a depth one. But like if we're on a set piece, you have Norgard, you have Saliba, you have Gabriel. Who else you got? You got fucking motherfucking ham sandwich. What's that? You have Calafiori. You have I don't know, Ben White. Yeah, all these people. Good shit. And you have Ben White, you have Norgard, you have Merino. Rice is probably gonna give the central, but he's another tall motherfucker. And like if we have Gyokeres, goddamn dude, that's like freaking. That's more than half the team that's over 6 foot, dude. That's too many people to mark. I'm pretty sure if we get with no guard and he starts playing, like we're gonna have like 70-60% of the teams gonna be tall as fuck. And then I guess the other little dudes can defend. And then having that many bodies in that one little reduced space when they whip that fucking ball in, if the goalie don't win that shit, they're gonna score. And that's gonna be a problem. Like motherfuckers gonna find out once they start scoring them goals, because we had that shit on lockdown for like the first, I guess, the 10 games of the season. They still scored some goals off corners, but through the first 10 games, Gabriel, Michaelis, goddamn, they could not stop that boy. But if we have that many people and then they start getting like freaking good as hell with the headers, it's gonna be over. That's like another secret weapon. I see the plan with that with the Norgard signing, because that dude's also tall as hell. I think that dude's like 6'3" or 6'4", no, or 6'2". I have no idea, but I know he's tall as fuck. Bro, you could have just took a touch, bro. I should have just scored that shit myself. Whatever, but I see like that. I mean, many things give me hype, but like that's one of them. Like, we got a freaking fire manager because the fucking Man United fans said so. Because the fucking Tottenham fans said so. Because the fucking Liverpool fans said so. I don't give a fuck what them motherfuckers think. Bro, they ain't gonna be fucking worrying about us. They're gonna be laughing what's it called? Once they see us in 15th, once they see us in 10th, once they see us in Kentucky at 8th. So don't be listening to them motherfuckers, bro. They don't know. They don't want the best for us. The Madueke sighting, obviously, it's underwhelming. But if he's gonna be used for Saka or to play on the left, I think that's fine. Or if they're gonna use him to freaking give Saka like rest, I think it's fine. Like if we're gonna use him to play Sunderland, that's totally perfect. Madueke could fucking score a hat trick against Sunderland. That's probably chatting shit, but like maybe he could. I don't know. He did it against Brighton and then who did he score against? Wolves. Dude, he could most definitely do it. I don't see why not. Skill moves, I don't need that. Say balance. They were 89. Pat myself on the back. Who else? Right now we're still linked with the Gyokeres. Like I keep on listening about stuff about that. Like where he's like on strike. And the president, la quiere aflojar from the what's it called from the sporting team, which is fine. I mean, each one is like doing their interest. Arsenal's like holding off based off what they've agreed on before, and then these motherfuckers want more money, which is totally understand. Music industry, what the hell? Damn, Jack in the music industry. That's like most of my money. Fuck it, we gonna become a rapper. But um, if we can get Gyokeres, I say we're like 70-80% on winning the league. Motherfuckers gonna laugh at that, but I say if we get Gyokeres, we're gonna be in that bitch to win the league. I know we're at least top three if we get Gyokeres. Liverpool got a whole lot better with Verts and with who else they got? They got Verts and they got somebody else. Oh, Frimpong. They're better, but they did lose goals. They're gonna lose goals, and people are gonna be like, "Why did they lose goals? They have all this firepower." They lost one of their top assisters. Trent has been a top assister since when the fuck? For everybody that complained about freaking Trent defending, that boy did do a lot of shit with the assist. That dude would at least, he was at least since like I don't know since I started actually watching Liverpool since who knows when the fuck at least since what 2018 2019 he's just been on a steady crazy amount of assists and like I think he did everything. I mean it's kind of fucked up what they did to him where they were booing him and all that shit, but like dude it's normal progression. I know it's his boyhood club, but it's his life, motherfuckers. Like dude, he's gonna go back to Liverpool. Madrid, he's gonna win at least one Champions minimum. I don't. Hopefully he doesn't, cause I'm a Barcelona fan as well. But like, he's gonna win the Champions League. He might even win two. Like I said, ese Madrid like does not play good. They don't really. They're not really known for that, but they do win. Yeah, eso yo no se lo niego, bro. They'll say fuck off to the league, fuck off to the Copa del Rey, fuck off to the Super Cup, fuck off to everything, but they win the Champions League. Like so that could happen, or they could like fuck off to everything. They just go for the league and go for the champions and they'll win those. Like eso puede pasar también. Or they could say Copa del Rey if they have a shit season. But like Madrid, they're gonna at least win one Champions League with Trent. Or maybe they won't. I don't know. Maybe it might be a dark period. He'll be there for like I don't know how much he signed, but let's say he's there for 4 years and he doesn't win in any of those 4 years. If he extends his contract, or what if he doesn't want to, and by 30 or 31 he wants to go back to Liverpool? He's gonna be a veteran. He might have a Liga, he might have a Champions League, he might have a Super Cup or something, Copa del Rey title, and he'll go back straight to Liverpool and slot straight back into that team, which is good. But I don't know. Now I'm going on a tangent about Liverpool. I don't know what the fuck that has to do with anything. But like I said, if we get Gyokeres, we're gonna be like top three for sure. Liverpool is gonna lose fire attacking power because Frimpong is not gonna give it assists. So they're at least losing like 8 to 10 assists a season with Trent leaving. So they might not get scored on, but they ain't gonna be causing as much havoc as they normally do. Games where they've won like 3-0, 4-0, 2-0. They might actually turn to 1-0s, 2-1s, 3-2s. I don't know. I don't really feel. I feel like it is gonna affect them. Goddamn, this motherfucker took too goddamn long. Fuck. Damn. But yeah, like I said, we'll be if we get Gyokeres, we're gonna be like, let's go. We're gonna be like freaking 70-80% of winning the league for sure. Man City, I was getting scared of them with their signings with Cherokee or Cherokee, ¿cómo se llama? With Cherokee y con. I mean, who's the other guys? I don't remember how to say his name, but the guy from Egypt. That guy's nice as hell. También. And then like the other people they signed, they're really good as well. But they're still finding their footing. I don't know. They're still like fucking up. When they lost to Al Hilal, like they looked better, but they didn't look perfect. I don't know. They don't look like they don't look like old Man City. I don't know what it is. Or Pep can't figure it out because they're not as defensively solid as they used to be. I remember back then it was like back then they would control the ball and they were hard to fucking score against. Like obviously it was it wasn't impossible, but like it was really freaking hard to score against them. And now they're just nowhere near that. Ah, fuck. So that's why I don't know. I feel like we're better than Man City. Liverpool's gonna be the main test. Liverpool's like up there. It's gonna be either us or Liverpool. People keep putting Man City because of heritage and because of history. But I don't know. I think like on a game, on a 1-out game, like a lot of them guys in Spanish you say "están bien pollos," and I feel like they are. They're still green. Not green, but like todavía están verdes. Like they're not as good as they seem. They are good players, but like I think after like 2 seasons, 3 seasons, like a lot of these signings that they're doing right now are gonna actually flourish. Yeah, like in 2 3 seasons, like all these signings plus like new ones that they add, they're gonna be dangerous. This Man City team. God damn, I was right there. So I don't know, 70, 80%, we win the league with like if we get Gyokeres. If we get Rodrygo and we get Gyokeres, like I'm going freaking 90 to almost 100% we win in the league. Because those are already like freaking game changers. And then you just buy one person in January on whatever spot you need, and we're like freaking competing everything. We're competing champions. We're gonna be competing in the league, which obviously our main focus is the league. Damn, that's nice. We were fucking losing. What the hell? I didn't even notice they scored. Yeah, I don't know what's going too. But yeah, luego el Barça ahorita. Should I talk about Barça right now? But yeah, those are my thoughts right now. The other thing right now that I'm looking at, which has nothing to do with football,